Hey guys, welcome back to another casual plastic modeling video. Today we've got another classic Monogram 148 scale kit for you. Another one of my favorites from when I was a child, Republic F-84F. For some reason, I just really loved the styling of the United States early aircraft. Well, actually, pretty much every nation's early jet aircraft was extremely fascinating to me. For some reason, there's just something about the lines. The F-80, the F-86, the F-84, and the different models of the F-84. There's just something about them that I really enjoy. Of course, the Century series aircraft as well. And as far as foreign aircraft, the MiGs and things like that, there's just something that's extremely classic yet timeless about the way these jets look. But anyways, let's get back to this kit. This one I actually got at a auction with a bunch of other kits a long time ago. It has been started, but it's not been irreparably damaged. In other words, someone hasn't just completely destroyed the build of it, and I think that I should have no problem with salvaging it at some point when I'm able to get to it. But anyways, 148 scale, of course, as usual, molded in silver. Most of them were, especially from that time period. The side we have here, I believe, I don't know if that was a drop tank or what. I haven't done the research on that bad boy yet, but that might have actually been a nuclear bomb. I'm not sure. Let me know. But yeah, all pictures of the assembled kit. First side here, that's probably the original lot number for the auction. Kit number 5437 with a little star next to it again. That could be for reboxing or something like that. Not sure. Dan Greer's the one that did the artwork for this. I believe he was very avidly used by Revell and Monogram back in the day, if I remember correctly. The F-84F bent wing version of the rugged Thunderstreak served with the U.S. Air Force as well as many foreign allies. Built by Republic Aviation, it was a reliable and versatile fighter bomber. In 148 scale, the model is 10 and 5/8 inches long. It's armed with a Mark IV atomic bomb carried, well, there you go, there's my answer. Mark IV atomic bomb carried by these aircraft while stationed in Europe in the 50s. It's equipped for rocket-assisted takeoff, which is really awesome. It has fully detailed cockpit landing gear and wheel wells. Kit is molded in silver and includes pilot and service car to transport the bomb. May be painted to match the photos in the box, cement and paint not included. Awesome. And of course, this is pretty much just the same thing as the other side, but there's no star here. I don't know. Anywho, let's see what we got in this bad boy. Got a fairly well stained instruction sheet. Pretty old, that's fine. And of course, all of our plastic. Let's take a look at our plastic first. Windscreen and canopy look pretty nice. Not too shabby, not distorted. A little bit of box wear, of course, because I mean this isn't even bagged anymore, so but that's easy to polish out. Here's one of the places that I saw where it had been started. For some reason, they put a little bit of glue just on the tail of this vertical stabilizer here, maybe a little bit right here. Who knows how long ago that was. But it's not really misaligned or anything, so I mean I can certainly work with that and I can certainly repair the crack. Just look at the lines of that thing though. It's just, I don't know. It's like the cars that came out in the 50s and 60s. Just the lines are so classic, and somehow at the same time they're still like, I don't know, modern. It's so weird. It's hard to put a finger on it, but of course I'm not exactly a wordsmith either. And then the two wings. Got port side and starboard side. Both of these have been glued. However, they look fine. They don't really look like they've been misaligned or anything like that. So that's okay. I actually kind of like getting models that have been started like this because I like the idea of finishing somebody's project from who knows how many decades ago, right? we've got some pylons, drop tanks. I know these are drop tanks. Not sure what that is. We'll find out in a minute, I'm sure. One of Monogram's classic pilot figures, which they really did do a good job on the pilot figures. Cockpit tub. Fair amount of detail. And it looks like we've got another drop tank here. Yeah, that's definitely a drop tank. Lots and lots of loose parts. Here's the bomb cart here. Looks like main landing gear. Lots of little bits. We got landing gear doors. And that, I believe, is the internal to the intake, and also is going to be, yeah, that's the splitter for the intake, and it's also going to be the inside of the nose landing gear. And one thing that I remember that I thought was really cool about this kit when I was a kid was the gear doors are already molded on it. So that saved me a lot of trouble in getting the tube glue literally all over the model trying to get it to stay, because I was extremely impatient. We've got air brakes and some more internals for the landing gear with some more gear doors that are already attached. Very nice. And we have the nose wheel, ejection seat, backs, well, sides, and then the back. Got the instrument panel. Not too shabby. That's probably wheels for the bomb cart. More parts to the bomb cart. And then there's the rocket-assisted takeoff, the front of the rocket tubes. And then there must be the Mark IV nuclear bomb. And we've got horizontal stabilizers, which these didn't get glued, so we know those are okay. Yep, and there's the tube. Very nice. As far as I could tell, everything is in this kit, so that'll be good. Otherwise, I'll have another excuse to buy another one from eBay, because that's what I do. All right. Again, typical Monogram instruction sheet. You've got all of the quick information about the F-84F Thunderstreak. All of your different annotations for what you do and don't do. Options, do this twice, decals, stuff like that. And then, of course, you also have the callouts for the different paint colors. And this is going to start off pretty similar to every other kit. Number 1, start the cockpit. Number 2, we get the ejection seat together. Number 3, ejection seat goes into the cockpit tub with the instrument panel. And you have the option of putting the pilot in, which, I mean, with these old Monogram kits, honestly, I do usually put a pilot in there because I think they are really well done. Pilot goes into the cockpit, cockpit goes into the starboard side. There is the gear well for the nose and the splitter. Okay, and then that's the back of the engine. That's what that is. Back of the jet engine. Number 7, fuselage halves come together. Number 8, wing halves come together, which that's already been done for us. Number 9, wings go into the fuselage. Number 10, horizontal stabilizers. Stabilators, sorry. Main wheel doors, that goes inside here. Number 12 is where you put the landing gear on, plus the wheels and tires. Number 13, main gear doors. Number 14, the retraction cylinders for the main gear. Nose wheel wells coming together there. Number 16, putting the landing gear, the nose landing gear on, plus the landing light. Number 17 is going to be the actuator cylinders and the speed brakes, air brakes, landing brakes, whatever you want to call them. And then we have, of course, pylons, number 18. Number 19 is going to be braces for those pylons, which is cool that they included those. Bomb cart is number 20. Number 21 is the auxiliary fuel tank halves and the nuclear weapon half. That's pretty cool. I'll definitely put that on there. 22 is the JETO bottle assembly, jet assisted takeoff. And this is one way that you can put them, the the underwing stores on, or you can just have some of them put on the bomb cart there. Number 25, back of the canopy, gun sight glass, windscreen, and then of course your canopy. And really unique how the canopy used to be raised on the F-84s. And got a tail support, which I'm not going to do the tail support. I'll just add some weight somewhere, somehow, so it's not a tail sitter. And I think you only have one option for this aircraft, and that's okay. If I want something else, there's plenty of decals on eBay. And these that it came with look like they may have gotten a little bit wet. They're a little bit damaged. They are nicely printed, though. They are in register. Got a little bit of that dot matrix effect to them, but not bad at all. Certainly, I would think would be usable. I might try a small decal just to see if it shatters when I try to take it off of the paper. Because as we all know, we've all had that heartbreak. 11 of 84, so November of 1984 is when this decal sheet was made. That's about the time that I'm sure I first built this kit. Alright guys and gals, thanks for coming down this, taking this trip with me down memory lane once again. I want to thank everybody who has recently subscribed. Welcome. Thank you very much for doing so. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please, that's the best way to support the channel. Tick the bell to get a notification every single time that I do upload a video. And tick the bell if you thought that this was at least a little bit interesting. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Till next time, guys, love you all. God bless. And we'll see you soon. Happy modeling.